Okay, back for some more Chaos Draft, and we find ourselves on Alara. So let's see, I didn't play Alara. Gosh, Tortoise Formation seems crazy overpriced. 4 for that effect? I've seen Charms played in other formats, so they might be okay. Let's see, draw 2, they discard 2, that's not bad. It is 3 colors though, which I guess is a point against it for sure. This can ping and grow? Whenever a creature dies, you may have Vicious Editor deal damage to target player. It's interesting, I guess. Jund says 2 damage to each creature. Gift of the Gargantuan. I'm going to end up taking this charm. Reveal a creature, card, or a land card, and or. Oh, maybe that was a better choice, just because Esper Charm is 3 colors. Okay, we have a fetch. What else do we have going on here, though? Okay. Arid Mace is a possibility, just because having good mana is kind of nice. Sky Knight Legionnaire is probably good in every format I've ever played it in. Soul Warden can certainly be good, but I'm not sure if there's going to be enough like payoffs. Like, this is a powerful card, right? But if you're just gaining life, it's probably not enough. Although it's certainly something that you can build around, right? There's lots of creation of tokens and stuff in every set, probably. Electromancer I like. Call of the Conclave is fine. I guess Agony Warp is removal. It's actually pretty good removal, too. I think I'm probably looking at either Arid or Agony Warp, and I guess we'll just take Agony Warp. It does nicely go in these colors. Ooh, I like Cloister. What else is here, though? Pollen Bright Wings was a house in format. I don't know if it's like going to be good in a random format. It's kind of the same thing with like Selesnya Evangel, right? This was a pretty good card too. Farseek might actually be the right choice, just because it is like a ramp and fixing spell altogether. Cloister is pretty good though. Well, it's not good for stuff like this though, where you actually want to have a hand during their turn. Yeah, maybe we'll just take Farseek. I know that Farseek doesn't really go with this stuff very well, but I think that Farseek's a generically good card. Okay, Through the Breach, huh? I know that I have the other 4 colors here, but Through the Breach is a pretty powerful card. Is there anything else here that I'd be super interested in? Like, God's Willing is a strong effect, but it's not something that I want to take this early, I guess. Prey Upon's a good card, but you definitely have to have the creatures to support it. Maybe we just take Through the Breach. Okay. Don't really know where this is going, but... Okay, Shrine of Limitless Power is the black shrine. The discard's not that exciting, I guess. Vapor Snag's a good card. Leeching Bite? It's not very good. Let's see, Death Head Cobra, Death Touch, or Reach? It's not bad. It's just kind of a generically good card, I guess. So I guess here we could be taking Snag or Death Head. Snag obviously plays into these a bit more. Death Head plays into the others. I think we can take Death Head, though. This seems like the type of card that would be good in a lot of situations. Let's see. I remember Scavenger Drake being good, but it's probably not what I want to take here, just based on the colors I have. Like, Gnarlid Pack is alright, but it's certainly not exciting. Dread Drone was okay. Tukatong's not exciting at all. I doubt that Proliferate's going to be very useful. Huh. I guess we could just take, like, Scavenger Drake. It is a powerful card. It's probably better than Dread Drone, right? It does die to, like, everything, though. That is kind of a shame. Yeah, okay. Let's get it in here, though. Chalice of the Void. Probably not that useful when you have no idea what they're going to be playing. Let's see. Power Conduit moves stuff around. It's not going to be a Cloud Post deck, almost certainly. And then we have some choices of artifacts, mostly. So let's see. Life Spark says animate a land. Animate a land permanently, but still. It doesn't seem great. Although Mirror Enforcer doesn't really seem that great either. So I guess we can take the Life Spark. I'm not really excited about that, that's for sure. Okay, probably not a Counterflux deck. Gosh, what is good here? Like, I guess Aerial Predation is a totally fine sideboard card. I actually remember these Unleash cards being kind of reasonable. Like, Dead Reveler was just kind of fine. You definitely want to be a little bit more aggressive to make the most use of it, though. I guess Skullrend might be, like, the best card here. Maybe we take that and try to lean into some type of Jund build? Well, this came back, but let's see. So, interestingly, these kind of ask for the same type thing. I don't know that that makes this good, but it is true. This is exile their yard, put 2 counters on a creature, or deal 2 damage. It doesn't seem amazing. Carrion Thrash, you may pay 2 if you do return another... That's actually pretty decent, if you can cast it. Maybe I take that? Like, I think it's that or Vicious Shadows, and Vicious Shadows seems... The problem is that by the time that you're casting a 7-drop enchantment, they might not have many cards in their hand at all, and they can probably just empty their hand and, like, blink it, which kind of sucks. So here we have a sack outlet. Maybe this could become some type of, like, Jundy sack deck. Let's see, this is sacrifice too. Huh. I guess we can try that. It's not the best sack outlet, but it is a sack outlet. Let's see, Surge of Zeal. Oh, Radiance cards are just not that great. I guess Sundering is an okay sideboard card. What are the odds that I can actually have a Madness card do something? Probably pretty low. Like maybe this is okay, or maybe this is okay. Yeah, maybe this is a sideboard card. Dementia Bat says sack it and 2 target player discards 2. I guess that's alright. And kind of plays into the theme I'm looking at. So this is, I guess, the better pick, just because it's not a tribal card. Okay, so we're probably not playing these, but we might be playing the rest of this. Possible. So right now I'd say that it looks like red is probably the splash, and maybe be base green, black. It's possible. Okay, so let's see. Wayward Swordtooth is... Oh, it's this one. I remember this card being okay. Oathsworn has the potential to be really good, but I have no life gain going on. Sadistic Sky Marcher I remember being quite good too. So that's a possibility. Impale is probably just better, right? Luminous Bonds is pretty good, but not in these colors. Yeah, it's probably like Sky Marcher or Impale, and I think we can just take Impale. Remember Artisan being pretty good, but it's not really the color I want. I guess Voyaging Satyr is acceptable. Destructive Revelry is not bad, but I don't think you need like more naturalized style effects. This is fixes and cantrips. I remember Staunch Hearted being pretty good too, but I don't really have the stuff for that, so maybe we just take Voyaging. Ramps a little. I would like to find something good to Through the Breach, but it might be hard to pick up. Oh no, this isn't permanent. Why did I totally skipped this part of it. So that target land becomes a 3/3 creature that stole a land. Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, this is here. Sack to animate a land for the turn? That doesn't seem good at all. Huh. Okay. I remember Thief being pretty good. I guess Evolutionary Leap is actually kind of a good sack outlet, but what else do we have here? Undead Servant was good, but certainly not in this type of deck. Or this type of format. Empath I remember being okay. So I think we're probably looking at Empath or like going a little bit further afield for Evolutionary Leap. I feel like I'm probably supposed to take Empath, but Evolutionary Leap seems more fun. So I do need some token making. I kind of wish that I'd taken that Dread Drone now. Gosh, the old cards, man. Okay, so this sack a creature to regen it. Not so bad. Sack a creature to give 4/2. Okay, Funeral Charm says they discard +2, -1, or Swamp Walk. Not anything incredible, but not bad, I guess. Huh. I think we probably take Wake. I feel like I've played this card before. I wonder if it was in a Master set or something, because I definitely wouldn't have played it in whatever this was with Old Borders. So yeah, some token making would be great. Or some more recursion. I know that Thrash has some recursion, but some more would definitely be good. Okay, Carrion Beetles, tap to exile cards. That's not so great. Wild Dogs. Flares more life than each other player. That player with the most life gains control of Wild Dogs. Cycling? Gosh, old cards are weird. I mean, seriously. Treetop Rangers is a 2/2 that can't be blocked, except by creatures with flying. Despondency says, put on the graveyard from the battlefield, return Despondency to its owner's hand. It's actually not bad. Venomous Fang says, you have fake Death Touch. Gosh, I don't really like any of this. I guess I could take, like, the cycling card. The person with the most life gets control. I probably wanted Despondency. This card does not seem good, but I'm taking too long to read stuff. So let's see. Floodplain is not useful for me. Baron Moore isn't bad, but him is also pretty good. I wonder if I could actually cast him effectively in this deck. Maybe? Destroy target non-swamp. And then some stuff in colors I probably can't play. Brindle was 2 for a 1/1 that dies into a 3/3. Also not terrible, but him is definitely the most powerful card here, so I guess I'll take it. All damage would be dealt to enchanted creature is dealt to its controller instead. I guess it's kind of interesting. This pulls a creature. I guess it's not bad either. The problem is I just need more creatures. And these are just not good creatures. Old creatures were just bad, right? Huh. I mean, this kind of protects something, which I guess makes it better for things like sack outlets, because they can't just wait for you to sack and then kill the outlet. Maybe this is better, though. Picking apart hands is kind of nice. And if I had 1/1s, I might be interested in taking that. So let's see. Mind Stab, discard 3. Acid Moss. Destroy a land, search for a forest. Or it's -1 and Swamp Walk for 5. Gosh, not good creatures. I guess we take... I mean, I don't have 1/1s. I think I have like 0 1/1s, which is too bad, because like if I had things like Saprolines or something like that, right? So here we could take Jungleborn. It does come with a token. Yeah, I think that actually sounds pretty good. More stuff like this. Staunch-Hearted. I guess 5 for a 3/7 is not bad. Do I have really anything that works for Staunch-Hearted? No, I do not. Okay, I guess we take the 3/7. 5 for a 3/7. And then we totally miss? I guess Grasp is maybe the best card here. Yeah, maybe. I don't really want to play this, so I probably won't. I don't think I need more sack outlets, actually. I have more than I expected. I thought that those might be at a premium, but they're clearly not. Carrion beetles. I guess that's better than, like, a bad enchantment, right? I don't think we need choking sands, but we have it. Exile up to 3 cards from a single graveyard. I don't really know how much graveyard shenanigans are probably going to be going on in something like this. Probably not too much. Wow, I actually got this. I considered taking it the other time. I think it was this or Ostracize. Okay. Cloak and Dagger. 2/0 and has Shroud and works better with rogues. Okay. Yeah. That player discards a card. It's actually not bad. Like, you don't necessarily need other rogues to make it work, but let's see what else we have here. So this just comes with a token, which kind of is what I'm interested in. Exile a tree folk from your graveyard. That's probably not going to be that useful. Okay, so I think we're looking at Blackguard. Like, Heritage Druid's just not happening, right? I think I probably have no elves. I have no elves, okay. So we're looking at either Ambassador or Blackguard. This is a powerful effect. Do I have no other rogues? Not that you really need them. I'm probably still supposed to take Ambassador. It's possible that that wheels too, since rogues are not really going to happen. So, of all the things that you could possibly want to through the breach, I got excited when I saw a big Eldrazi, but it's this one. Actually, I guess it's not that bad. I mean, it does just have this, that you can just make tokens. So it's possible. I think it's better than Crusher. None of these are really what I want. I guess Spore Cap is acceptable, but yeah, let's actually just take this top end. This is actually here. I do have a little bit of ramp too, so maybe I can actually get something going with that. Probably don't want tower defense. I guess Trumpeter is acceptable, but not that exciting. Spider is a decent card, but it's another 5-drop, and I don't know that I want another 5-drop, really. So I guess we can just take the cheap creature. Pendlehaven again. Vessel of Nascency I always liked. Timber Pack is not going to be good in this format. Actually, Aberration might be okay. Forest Cycle, or get a 4/5 that taps for a bunch and can help me cast this. I kind of like that. So we can put this in here. Elven Riders can't be blocked except by... okay. Giant Spider, a classic. Ravenous Rats, probably actually more what I want. This is the type of thing that you like to sack. Cheap creatures that have an ETB that gives you value. It's funny that this has to be rendered like this. I wonder if how it was rendered on the actual card. I doubt that they wrote it like this, right? That just seems weird. Let's see. Spawnsire of Ulamog. Says... yeah, they had a special thing, apparently, on the real card. And gather that they still render it badly. It is a little tiny 20. So it's a shame that I only have Farseek for fixing, since Voyaging doesn't actually fix. Huh. This is only for recycling. Okay, so let's see. Rancid Rats is probably okay. Throttle is probably reasonable. Bloodsworn says flying, can't block. Haste of Vampire. So you're really just paying for like a flying can't block piker. Probably more interested in rats, honestly. Okay, we have Tech Edge, probably not what I want. Ruthless Coldblade says, as long as an opponent has 10 or less life, it gets 2-1. Okay. Atlas drops things onto the board. Hedron Rover gets bigger with landfall. None of these are super exciting. I guess the Coldblade is maybe the best. Dropping lands isn't really that helpful. Probably in set, this might have been really good, so you could get like instant speed landfall, but here it's just not going to be that helpful. Hollow Dogs. What? 5 for a 3/3 that attacks as a 5/3 is not bad. It's probably better than Fear or Fog. So we can get that in here. So let's see, we're at 27. We're going to have to cut a bunch. So what is not good here? I don't really want to play Trumpeter. The Coldblade I don't really want to play either. I don't really want to play Carrion Beetles, but I might need to just have enough creatures. This is a little bit heavy here. Which of these is the worst? This attacks as a 5/3. This is a 4/3 all the time and can get Swamp Walk. So against some people this is going to be pretty good, actually. Maybe I just don't play the red at all. I don't know. Like, I might not play Through the Breach. I don't really have good Through the Breach stuff. Okay, cool. Blackguard came back. I'm actually pretty happy about that. So let's see. I can put counters on what? I guess Death Cultist is acceptable. It's self-sacks. I doubt that's going to make the cut, though. So yeah, what am I through the breaching? Like this? It's not great. I might actually play Vessel. That's possible. Guess I can take this in case I play a mono blue deck. Could be irritating for them. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Through the Breach really came together. So we're at 25. We need to cut at least one, maybe two. We have Farseek, we have a Cycler, we have Forest Cycling, and the Untap. We can probably play 16 in this deck, right? So we cut, let's see what's here that we don't need. Hymn's a little bit hard to cast, but it is certainly good. I could cut both red cards, actually, and just not worry about the red. Skullrend is pretty decent, and Carrion Thrash is pretty decent. Like, these are okay things to splash for, but literally my only fixer is... I guess Vessel's kind of a fixer, and then we have Farseek. Probably rather not worry about it. Yeah, we probably just cut the red. A shame. This really has revealed that taking Esper Charm first was just a mistake. The fixing is not going to be good enough in this draft format. So now we're at 23, but I probably do want to play one more. So maybe something like the Death Cultist or the Ruthless Coldblade, which is more likely to be good. This is a 1/1. I mean, this is going to be better than the Carrion Beetles. I'd say that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we can just run this. It's really a shame that it's not when it dies, right? Because that'd be better for some of my sack synergies. I guess this does work with when things die. How much of that did I actually end up with? Scavenger Drake. I feel like I had one more, right? Maybe not. Maybe I actually don't. Huh. Is there no other way that I can put counters on stuff? Because right now I have Scavenger Drake that gets counters, and I have... I guess that's literally it. I'm going to say I don't think this deck came together that well. I guess the Blackguard actually did end up being pretty bad. I thought that I had more things that could put counters on themselves somehow, but I really don't. Do I have any other rogues? Probably not, right? Scout. This is probably not a rogue. Oh, it is a rogue. Okay, that's one rogue. Yeah, I have two rogues. It's not great. At that point, I would have rather just had the Flying Piker, probably. Each other rogue creature you control with an additional 1/1 counter. Yeah. I don't have anything that puts counters on that I pulled out. I don't think so. Jund Charm would have. That might have been a good enough reason. Okay, I guess this is what I'm going to play. It doesn't seem great, though. But I guess it's what I got, right? Oh, yeah, gotta add some basics, don't we? So I need to make sure that I have decently early greens, since I'm counting on things like Farseek and Vessel to help with my fixing. So they're suggesting 9/7. That doesn't seem right. Do I have doubles anywhere? I do have doubles on him, and I do want to cast him relatively early. Maybe this is just 8/8. Okay. Him doesn't have to be on turn 2 either. It's better, but it doesn't have to be. Gosh, finding people for Chaos Draft at a weird time. What time is it in the US right now? It is 5 in the morning in California. Not the best time probably to be looking for MTGO Chaos Draft opponents. Actually, I kind of want to be playing this red. I do think that Carrion Thrash and Skullrend would make this deck better. Like, how many red sources would I need? They're both pretty expensive. They're both 5 drops. So I probably only need something like 3 red sources. Of course, now I don't want to cancel my match. I might end up changing it for the next round. We'll see. Okay, we will play first. This is, I guess, acceptable. I have Farseek to get the swamp. Okay, so next turn we can play 2 things. It's not bad. So probably both creatures. Ooh, Undercity is good. I'm glad I'm going to be playing this Death Toucher. Okay. So this is played out decently, because I'm going to play a 5-drop next turn. Turn 2, ramp. Turn 3, play 2 2-drops, and then turn 4, play a 5-drop is a pretty decent curve. Undercity Troll is a good card. No attacks, huh? Okay, so I guess what we want to do now is probably just attack with my Death Toucher. I guess I could have attacked with both. I don't really want to, though, because they could regen, and they're probably not going to have anything to do with this mana. They have a Shake the Foundations. Okay. Okay, go ahead. So they get to pick off my rats for nothing. So they still have 6 cards. I only have 2, which is a little bit of a concern. Okay, so I guess we just cast Evolutionary Leap, and then I guess attack with Death Head? Am I fine trading it for either? Probably. I do have to work through these eventually, and when they don't have their regen up, it is better. I bet they just don't block here, though. Oh, okay. Death Touch. Okay, go ahead. Wild Celebrant destroys an artifact. I don't have any artifacts. Okay, and draw Ostracize. That's not so bad. So they only have 1. And it is a 5/4 haste. That's not bad. But we also have Miming Slime, which right now will be a 5/5. That's not bad. And they can destroy an enchantment. That sucks. And Branching Bolt is 3 to with flying, 3 without flying. Okay. Well, they're probably going to kill my Evolutionary Leap, at which point I'm going to be kind of in trouble, because when they make a 5/5, it's going to be harder to deal with. I don't believe that I want to just, like, sack this 3/7. It's doing too much work right now. Okay. So Branching Bolt does 3, right? So even if they cast this, this is still only... This isn't enough mana, right? Here it would be, but here it's not. So we do this. Together that's only 5. Did they draw something else? They're just regenning. Okay. Okay. I was hoping I would draw something reasonable, but... So I do have the choice, I suppose, to... I guess maybe what I should have done there is actually traded, because then the Miming Slime isn't as big. Let's see. They can't do anything else if they regen, so I think I'm okay to maybe take 1 more hit. Of course, they could have drawn a land. If they drew a land, then that's a bad choice. Okay, I think what I do is I block here. They have to 2-for-1 themselves. And getting some card advantage right now is probably useful, because I am down a card. And it means that Miming Slime won't come in as big. Oh shit, they drew another thing. I should have traded last turn. Okay, now I think I'm just dead. I think I'm going to have a really hard time coming back from that. And I drew a land. Okay. Well, that did not go like I wanted at all. So let's see. I was thinking maybe what I do is I cut like 2 swamps for 2 mountains. And then I bring in, well, I might be interested in like this. How many 4+ did they have? An okay amount, but not like a ton? It's probably not right. So we do that, and we bring in Skullrend and Thrash and cut like Cultist because it's lame. They don't have swamps, so we cut like whatever that thing's called. Okay, we play first. This is not bad. I actually curved out really well that game too. I'm a little bit surprised that it went that badly. But them getting to make a an 11/11 Miming Slime was not good at all. I guess we'll probably actually lead with Death Head. Okay, I would like to draw something else, but let's play this, I guess, and that. Oh, they have Shake the Foundations? Oh, no. Okay. I thought they were tapping and then realized that they needed to let it resolve first, but apparently not. It is going to be good against me when they were able to draw it, though. Gnarlid Pack for 2. Okay. Something good? Yeah, not really, actually. I was kind of fine on those. They have nothing still? Gosh, I need to draw fewer lands. So they can just pop these off anytime? No, it costs 1. Okay. So it has some overhead. Okay, we need to draw something here. Okay. Not really what I wanted, but it's what I got. Gosh, what is this? Tenement Crasher, 5/4, huh? No attacks. Okay. What do we got? Leap is not bad. Okay. I like that. So I think what we do now is we're going to attack here because we can, And then we might just go ahead and chomp block sack. See, oh my gosh. Okay. So they're going to keep me from block sacking. I still think I need a sack, though. At the very least, Rats is getting sacked. Let's see what I find. Blackguard is not exciting. Okay, so I think we need to sack more. Carrion Thrash. Okay, that's not so bad. I'm going to take a lot of damage this turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'll be able to pay for it too. What you got? Become immense? That's a lot. That would take me to 5. No. Target gets... Okay. I actually don't know what reinforce even does. And... not Miming Slime? They could play Miming Slime off this? No, this only generates 1 right now because of the overhead. Okay. That's not bad either. So now we're going to play... I guess we start with Thrash? I could also play this and this. Maybe that's better. If they have Shake the Foundations right now, I'm going to be very, very sad. So they actually know what's in my hand, so I can just go to an F6. Please don't have Shake the Foundations. This isn't Shake the Foundations. What is it instead? Tramples now, huh? Okay. So, obviously we're going to block... This is how big? 3/3 trample. Okay, so we block here, and I go to 1. Okay. I get counters here, which is definitely what I need. Oh, they have Fire Blast of all things. Okay, well that did not go super hot. I do think I want to switch to the red version though. I think that's probably worth it. So we'll do that. We'll do, where'd it go? Carrion Thrash, pull out Cultist, and Lemurs, whatever they are, and add 2 mountains. Okay, let's go with this. Losing the leap each time was pretty bad. I wonder if I should be playing like Sundering. Yeah, this hand is acceptable. We have all the colors, we have a 2-drop. Thrill kill. Okay. Can't block, huh? So I guess we just attack. There's no point in chumping. I don't really want to trade 1 for 2, but that's where we are. So we can sack this to vultures to kill this if we need to. So I think it's okay. Could have used that earlier. Of course, now we don't even really want to play it. So presumably they attack. I'm not blocking. I could always just cycle this, of course, too. That's totally fine. Baleful. Okay. It's a good card. More? Dark Imposter. Okay. With a land, they could actually cast that next turn. That is a concern. So what we probably want to do is hang back? Is that what we want to do? So I can play like wild... Well, I don't think I want to play wild dogs. Just to sack it here. Maybe that means I attack. I think maybe I do. So we attack here. I doubt they block. Oh, they do. Okay, so we sack. And say go. Because I bet that they're just going to try to exile this. And then we sack it to itself. So that could have gone better. And this is still a really scary card. Huh. And I'm behind on board, and they can just kill anything I play? What are we going to do about that? I guess we cycled this to start. Okay. Every turn it gets to eat something. And grow. Ooh, that's a nice one. Well, first let's see what else is in your hand. Maybe I could at least learn something for next game. Nothing. Innocent Blood is each player sacks. Okay. I mean, skull rending them doesn't really accomplish anything, but neither does, like, anything else, because they'll just make me sack. Or kill it with this. So I guess I do just skull rend them? It's really not exciting, since I know what's in their hand. And it's not anything useful. Wait, what did they do? Oh, did they use Guild Mage? Yeah, they used Guild Mage. Okay. And I'm dead. Oh, that went really badly. What do I need for that? My removal package is actually quite bad. So removing their dangerous things is going to be hard. Lemurs is fine here, so we can swap out dogs. It's probably about all I can do, right? Yeah, this hand's fine. Nothing exciting, but it could get the job done. So I guess let's just lead with these into a 3-drop, into maybe a 4-drop. Who knows? Augur of Skulls. Sack it, so I discard 2 only during their upkeep. Interesting. So I think what we want to do here is probably just play Jungleborn and attack. Okay, what do I want to discard? Probably I want Wake. Maybe I want Leap, so I sack the other, drop the other 2? Yeah, I guess. I don't really like that, but... Plus they still have so many cards. Okay. So I guess we just attack and play Wake. Maybe I should have kept the Oak and killed the Leap. Deals 3. Okay, I can't do anything about that right now. And then I sack. So we'll just sack, I guess, the hexproof token. Okay, let's attack and play Leap and then probably cycle Dogs. Falconwrath Marauders. Flying Haste. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's a thing that I can't do a thing about. And it's just going to grow. Okay, so I'm gonna die really quickly to that. Like, I can't just race them. Them gaining the 3 definitely put that off the table. So I'm probably gonna have to sack some of these at the end of the turn. That's a good card. Gluttonous Zombie Fear, huh? Okay, so let's go ahead and sack this. This can stop the fear. Okay. I don't know that it's going to be enough, but it is something. Okay, go ahead. What I need to draw is, like, Impale, I guess. Oh, it's double black. I don't even have double black. Is there anything else that I even have? Pilfered Plans. Okay, so I mill 2. Cool, mill 2 lands. That's not a problem. Am I interested in sacking anything? So I'm gonna have to chump next turn. Is there a creature I could draw? I don't think so. I can't think of one. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Oh shit, it's frickin' double black! I even said that. Okay, so what do we do now? Well, I'm gonna have to block sack and try to get lucky. Well, I guess I can play Aristocrat. There's no reason I can't do that. Okay. You have more? Sprout Swarm. I wish I had that. That'd be good for this deck. Okay. Here's the battlefield. Sack it unless you exile a creature. When it leaves the battlefield... Oh, they're just going to take the Saproling, I guess? Okay, if you control a blue permanent, return target non-land permanent. Okay, so they're going to be able to bounce that and kill me. That's frustrating. Okay. I was actually even on green and blue or green and black sources too. Double black would have been great there. Okay. Well, I've won all my dice rolls. That's kind of nice. Yeah, this'll work. As good as any other hand. Actually, better than a lot of hands. Both my main colors, a 2-drop, a 3-drop. Actually, 2 3-drops, and a good removal spell. Not so bad. Do you actually have a 1-drop play? Ooh, you do. What is it? Stonewright. As long as it's paired with another creature, they each have fire breathing. Okay. Okay, so they play Mortar Pod. This can't attack still, but they can pick this off. Does there a mana cost? No, there's not. Okay, so they just pick it off. Then I'm going to play Jungleborns. They go... Parch. Deal 2. Okay. Or deal 4 to a blue creature. Not that useful against me, but that's how it goes. Okay. So I could have like ostracized and played Aristocrat, but I think just getting 4 power on the board seems better. they can just pick this off. Gosh, Peace Strider is a card that I haven't seen in a really long time. This was, I think, the first artifact creature that I ever saw, and I thought it was like super cool. Looking back, that seems pretty dumb, but yeah, at the time it seemed exciting, and I like wanted to see if you could build like a whole deck of them. Okay, so the can't block and has fire breathing, so not that exciting. So I guess let's just play Aristocrat. Do I want to even offer this trade? Probably, actually. It's probably in my best interest when they have no cards in hand to actually start trying to press my advantage. This is how much to equip? 2. Okay, so this could get as big as... It's interesting that they didn't equip it over here. But it has fire breathing, and they could put 3 into it, so it could be as big as 6. If I sack 2 things to it, I'd have to sack 3 things to it to survive. I don't think I need to do that. I think I'd rather just take the 6. Because I have Impale. Okay, so let's go ahead and Impale it. It doesn't matter what I leave up. They might respond by sacking to kill the Elf Warrior, in which case I respond by sacking that to the Vampire. Okay, so now we are tied up on life, and my board is significantly better. Acrobat, that's a good one, since Death Touch is kind of a problem. So it doesn't have Death Touch this turn. How big can it get, though? Oh, they're just going to equip? That's surprising. I thought they would leave up the fire breathing or the flowstone-ish ability. In that case, I think we just attack with both of these. Yep, that's it. That's okay. Then we'll play our flyer. Okay, so Acrobat attacks, that's fine. Well, how much can this deal to me? So they can still only do this ability once, even with the Mortar Pod. Yeah. Okay, so they can give it like 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 and deal 7 to me. What am I attacking back for? Is this sorcery only? No. Am I okay with that? Yeah, I think so. I think I can take that this turn. Okay, so now they don't get to cast anything else this turn. Of course, they could be holding a land and wouldn't have been able to anyway, but... Okay, ooh. Well, I mean, can't cast it, but... We're at what, 6? So we could just attack with the flyer and say go. They're probably going to have a hard time dealing with that. Five damage to each opponent. Oh shit. Well, that's a card I didn't expect. Luckily, I'm not dead. Oh shit, they can mortar pod me. Oh my gosh, I was... Oh, I was not expecting deal 5 out of nowhere. Well, I guess I should have chumped last turn, huh? Dang, I thought I had that under control. This is probably going to be better than dogs, because they do have swamps. What do I think about this? Let's see, it hits that card, it hits nothing else, really? Gosh, they won that off a mole, too. This deck really is pretty bad. Because that was a pretty good hand, too. I guess this is acceptable. It's not as good as last game, that's for sure. They mull to 6 again? Yeah. So I wonder if maybe I should have just destroyed the 1/1. In hindsight, that ended up being like kind of a huge deal, which wasn't what I expected. But the fire breathing actually ended up being what killed me there, kind of. Obviously not the thing that actually finished me, but it certainly got me within range of that. Okay, so I have as much as 4 mana. So let's go ahead and get the big guy down. And by the big guy, I mean the 3/3. But it is 4 power total. So next turn I'll have 5. I can almost cast this. Hedron Rover. Okay. Well, I guess they are playing the artifact creature deck of my early Magic dreams. So I guess let's just go ahead and do this. Yeah. Now, which order should I sequence this in? I take a creature, then they discard. If I do this first, it's not like they're going to discard their best creature. It is possible they could discard their only creature. Yeah, okay, so we'll probably do this one first. Okay, so they have Mortar Pod Fire Blast, which is sack 2 mountains, deal 4. Alright. They have this thing, which is very scary, and they have Acrobat. So yeah, we'll obviously take this. And now they actually do have to discard something real. They discarded Acrobat. Okay. So I know they have Fire Blast Mortar Pod. Mortar Pod is pretty good against me right now, I guess. So they could pick off Satyr if they wanted to, or they could pick off both 1/1s. Probably both 1/1s. Makes more sense from their perspective because they don't know that I'm holding a 6-drop. They're going to sack Hedron Crawler? Looks like it. Oh, they're going to let me block? Okay. That's surprising to me. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's attack here. So this is 4 damage? Yeah, so they can't actually kill that. And it can go to face, so we need to be a little bit careful. So now I have a lot of mana, actually. It's a shame I don't really have anything to do with it. Valakut. Ooh. So let's see. How does it to read Valakut again? If you control at least 5 other mountains. So their next one does not actually do it. Okay, so I don't want to block that. I just want to move it? Okay. I gotta draw stuff. I mean, I am winning this race, so I guess I don't have to necessarily be too worried about it, but... And if they sack 2 mountains, then they're far away from Valakut again. Like, I don't think Valakut's going to do anything this game. They need 2 more mountains before it's even relevant. Okay, they move Mortar Pot around. Do they not even have the land for the landfall? Just moving the Mortar Pot around, huh? Like, why even do that? Okay, so they have to chump here, or I guess sack 2 to kill this. So they probably block sack, hit my face. Yeah, okay. And then go to 4. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could actually cast Spawnsire if I had to. So unless they have something relevant in hand, they can't attack here. They are attacking. So do they have something relevant in hand becomes the question, I guess. I know one of them is Fire Blast. What is the other? Okay. Anything I need to change? Like, I mean, they've played Mortar Pod twice, so, I mean, that is a target for Sundream, but I think that's the only target they've played. I guess they do actually just have a lot of artifact creatures, don't they? They've shown me 3 artifact creatures. Oh, yeah, okay. That's probably good enough to play this, then. And we cut out... maybe Spawnsire. Just asking for too much. I don't know. It is kind of a just a big way to stop them. Maybe taking out something dorkier would be better. Are they playing mountains now? I mean, playing swamps now? I only saw mountains and I saw Valakut. I can probably cut like Blackguard, which is pretty bad. Yeah, this is acceptable. 2/2 drops and a 4-drop. Both colors. No splash color and a splash card, which is unfortunate, but it's the price you pay for splashing. Well, I just have my pick, don't I? We'll probably just start with Death Head. It attacks into more stuff. Well, I mean, obviously this can attack into anything, basically, but not a first striker, I suppose. Okay, so now we probably just want to play maybe Ravenous? I guess let's attack here. I think this trade is in my best interest. If they want it, I doubt they do, though. And then I think I actually play Rancid. That way, if their intention was just to, like, landfall and race me, then that'll be harder. I might end up having to forest cycle this if I don't hit my lands. 5 mana, 4. Minotaur creatures you control have haste. Okay. So I guess I actually block here. Yeah, that's fine. This will always have 4 attacking, this won't. I don't know if they actually have Minotaur synergies, probably not, but I suppose you never know. Okay, so we could play Ravenous Rats, or we could Forest Cycle and play Ravenous Rats. That's probably Forest Cycle, play Ravenous. Do I want to attack? Probably not, actually, now. Shard Volley. They did not want to sack a land. Well, I guess they could have just not discarded it too, but... Huh. Maybe I do actually attack here. Because I get to play Ambassador Oak next turn. So I'm taking a hit for, let's say, 4. Trading 4 for 2. Yeah, I guess there's no need to trade 2 for 4. Temple of the False Gods, huh? Of course, I can't actually block here either, huh? If they have the land. Ew, that's a good one. Okay, so now we just play Ambassador Oak, I guess. And say go. Gosh, I'm gonna have to set up a nasty double block. Them keeping this could have been really good. We're gonna 1/1 with haste. They attack if able. Okay. So what happens? No attacks. Okay. I wonder if I want to grab their last card or just play the Centaurs. What are the odds that their last card is good? Actually, I guess it's pretty decent since they pitched this, right? So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. It'll mean that they then have to top deck to make any progress this turn too, since they didn't want to attack last turn. It was, in fact, that. Okay. I'm not upset about hitting that, that's for sure. And they have no cards in hand. Okay. And they full attack. Okay. So I can do whatever I want here. I think that probably involves what? Putting like this, they get an Eldrazi. I block here, take 4. Do I attack here? I guess I gotta attack with the little guy. Nah, just attack with both. Actually, I shouldn't have attacked with both. I should have held back the Cobra specifically to block the Goblin, because now if they draw a land, they get a Goblin uncontested, because I'll have to block the Hedron Rover, and they did in fact draw a land. So they do get a point of damage this way. I should have held this back. What we got? Okay, so let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of. So I guess let's just nascency pop nascency. That's not so great. Then we play Farseek. This means I won't have Death Touch up, which kind of sucks. And grab, I guess, the Swamp. And say go. So now I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, now they're gaining goblins. And they drew a land. Although I guess I kind of want them to draw lands. I should have arranged this to where I had it up. Or I had Death Touch up. So I could have just traded these. So I think now, because of my mistake last turn, I do in fact just have to trade this for one of the tokens to keep things under control. Okay, what do we draw? Land is not the worst, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because one more land and I can cast that. We have no attacks. Just you? So they drew a non-land, presumably, since they are incentivized not to hold them. They did draw a land, actually. Okay. So that was like probably one of my worst draws in the deck, right? I guess it keeps them from being able to draw something this turn and having their land for the landfall. Parch. Okay, dang it. So now they're gonna get a point of damage through. Oh. Oh, right, they don't have the land. Okay. And that'll work. So yeah, definitely would not have traded this right now for Sundering. This was better. Plus I still had Sundering here. And Sundering would have been okay. Killing the rover would be fine. Okay, let's go to blocks. So this makes it to where I can chump just tons. Ooh, that's a good one too. So let's just start by attacking. They probably just sack a land. This does make their mortar pod worse, because I can start making them have to chump. Now at the end of the turn, I can cast that just once, but I can make the Vampire Aristocrat very scary. Okay, so what we want to do is do this. Okay, then we're going to go to blocks. Block here and here. Okay. Well, I did get 40 back, so I guess the that bad little aristocrat stack didn't do as bad as it could have. It didn't do great though. Maybe that's a little bit of a risky, because it's very much like an A plus B strategy. You need like the sack fodder and the sack payoffs, and maybe trying to get both in a scenario where you can't really predict what's coming is maybe not the best choice. But things die a lot, so you would think that maybe it's not the worst just because it's an event that happens. It's not like you're trying to trigger off Surveil or something, right? But yeah, that was fun. Chaos Draft is fun. Hopefully I'll be doing some more. Thanks for watching this.